What piece of wisdom do you want to share with other parents and professionals?
The most important thing that I could possibly tell parents is to you got to get right or get left on the deaf kid thing. And what I mean by that is obviously the vast majority of deaf kids have hearing parents, and unfortunately a vast majority of those hearing parents with deaf kids really don't establish any kind of communication with their kid. Our family chose to, because of the hearing loss that Nick had, and it was obvious by the time he was 3 or 4 that amplification and hearing aids wasn't helping him any, chose to do sign language with Nick. There were several kids that were with Nick in pre-K that by the time they were in 1st grade, it was obvious how much help they were getting from their hearing aids, and they're going to go on to be hearing kids. They're going to be oral. They're going to talk on the telephone with correct amplification and good speech therapy. But the problem is that parents don't choose to sign, or that parents don't choose to try the oral method. The problem is that parents don't choose either one. And they're at home with a deaf kid and they're not learning how to sign, and they're not getting their kid to speech class, or they're not getting their kids with hearing aids. Or you got to establish communication. It takes a lot of work to do that. So my advice to parents would be to get busy with doing something, either signing or the oral method. And we were so fortunate as far as dealing with professionals, whether they be the medical profession, and we got a quick and easy diagnosis from our medical professional due to the illness, and they gave us the name of a parent who had a deaf child. Dealing with the speech and language people at the college. Here again, we're in a large metropolitan area. They had a teacher training program for deaf ed people there, and we were able to go and take advantage of their speech and language program. When Nick was very young, we were able to take advantage of a interpreter training program where we were living at the junior college, collegiate level. So advice to professionals, usually from a parent of a deaf child, is talking about the things that they've done wrong. And as moms and dad, we'd wish they'd done differently. But we were pretty fortunate all along the way, dealing with doctors, dealing with interpreters, dealing with teacher education, teacher training programs for deaf ed teachers, the speech and language people with the school district, and the hearing aids that we attempted to try to use with Nick. He made the decision about the 5th grade that they weren't really going to be any benefit for him, and he quit using them. I guess I don't have any really good advice for things that were done wrong by us, by the professionals, but it was really good from the first professional that we dealt with that we got a name of a parent of a deaf child, and that was a profound influence on our family's life. So I guess if I had any advice for professionals, is if you're dealing with somebody that's got a deaf kid, you need to hook them up with a parent of a deaf child, an experienced parent of a deaf child.